I think the rescue team, the storm special rescue team, is still doing their job trying to clear all the beams, concrete structures lah. So they now are using a very big crane, try to remove a few pieces of very big concrete. So the rest, I think there's a lot of public standing around and watching the situation lah.
What time did they bring in the crane to remove?
Okay, the crane has been at the site since, I think last night they start try to remove it, but still they fail to do that. So this morning they start using a device or machine to cut the concrete structure to a few small pieces. They start doing this, for today they start doing it around noon. So it's already 2 hours since 12 o'clock.
And I heard a report saying that authorities have confirmed one death. We heard that's not true.
Yeah.
Like miscommunication happened.
Actually, so far, the police this morning confirmed that they found one victim inside a Kelisa car, but they cannot confirm whether the victim is still alive or not. But according to the police, the victims didn't show any response, but they haven't declared the conditions of the victims.
So now the rescue efforts
Yeah, they haven't. They try to remove the concrete first so that they can remove the person. So they still unsure whether the victim is still alive or not. Yeah. Okay, the chief minister was here around 1 o'clock, and he said that the municipal councils of Penang Island have issued an official stop work order to the contractors Jabatan Kedua Sdn Bhd. So the stop work order will effective until they able to make sure the safety of the project lah. Yeah, so but he also expressed his disappointment of the rescue procedures lah. Because up to now they still not able to get remove the person out of there. So other than say that after that the authorities should do some postmortem. Yeah, the first thing is on to why the collapse incident can happen. Another one is about the rescue procedure. Yeah. We asked the police. Police also not sure about the condition, but we will follow up their situation later. Okay. Thank you.
Morning all, thank you to you all for attending our meeting this morning. So today we are reviewing a serious accident that occurred in 2013 June that involving the second Penang bridge. The incident happened when a ramp under construction collapsed onto a public road. Can you guys imagine that? Yeah. One person died and 3 others were injured. As a result, a stop work order for us immediately issued. So I understand that we all do our own job in this project. So I do this meeting to discuss with you guys about how we can prevent this from happening again.
Thank you, Mr. Authority. As engineers, incidents like this are deeply concerning. Structural failure during construction show that something went wrong either in design, construction method, or supervision.
Okay, thank you, sir. From the safety perspective, this tragedy highlights serious gaps in hazard identification and site safety control.
On behalf of the contractor, we acknowledge that construction projects involve risk, but safety should never be compromised.
So engineer, can you explain what happened in the site during the accident?
Wait, let me check first. So, based on available reports, the ramp structure was still under construction and supported by temporary works. And during the construction process, the temporary support fell, causing the ramp to collapse onto the road below.
So, at that time, construction activities were ongoing above an active public road. So, unfortunately, a car was passing underneath when the collapse occurred.
Thank you. This indicates that the exclusion zone was either insufficient or not enforced. Public access should have been completely restricted under such high-risk work.
Let us discuss on the possible causes of the collapse.
So technically, several factors could have been contributed. The temporary work design may not have been adequately checked. The load from the concrete or construction equipment could have exceeded the design capacity of the force work.
From a safety management point of view, a proper risk assessment may not have been conducted. If a HIRARC had been properly implemented, the risk of collapse and public exposure would have been identified earlier.
I must admit that project pressure such as tight deadline and cost concerns sometimes influence decision. However, this pressure should never override safety consideration.
We can conclude that the causes were not only technical but also managerial and safety related.
Okay, immediately after the collapse, emergency response procedures should be activated. The site must be secure, emergency service contacted, and first aid provided to victims.
So the correct action is issuing a stop work order. Structural assessment must be carried out to ensure no further collapse risk exists.
The contractor must fully cooperate with authorities and submit all drawings, calculation, and set record for investigation.
What statutory requirements apply to this case?
Under the Malaysian law, the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 requires employers to ensure the safety and health of workers and the public. The Factories and Machinery Act 1967 also applies to construction machinery and temporary works.
Engineers are governed by the Board of Engineers Malaysia. We are ethically and legally responsible for ensuring that design and construction methods are safe.
Failure to comply with this law can result in heavy penalties, legal action, and project suspension.
Safety awareness must be continuous. Regular toolbox meeting, safety training, and clear communication are essential on site.
Safety should also be considered during the design stage. So, engineers must anticipate the construction risk, not only focusing on the final structure.
Safety culture must be led by management. Workers will follow safety rules only if management show commitment.
So can you please clarify your roles in safety?
And as an engineer, my responsibility is to ensure safe design, approve temporary works, supervise construction, and immediately report any unsafe conditions.
As a safety officer, I am responsible for conducting risk assessment, monitoring site activities, enforcing safety rules, and stopping unsafe work.
The contractor representative, I must ensure adequate resource, proper training, and full compliance with safety regulation.
To prevent future incidents, temporary work must be properly designed and independently checked before construction.
Exclusion zones must be strictly enforced, especially when working above public roads. Safety monitoring must be continuous.
Project schedules must be realistic. Safety should never be sacrificed for speed or cost savings.
Lesson learned from this tragedy must be applied to all future future infrastructure projects. Before we end our meeting, we can see that this incident shows that construction safety is a shared responsibility.
Every engineering decision has consequences. What we design, what we calculate, and what we finalize as our project, it all has consequences. So every engineer works needs to be done properly, calculate with a very precise.
Safety procedures exist to protect lives.
One failure can result in irreversible loss.